Ready for this? Good to go? Cool. Hey, welcome to another episode of Caffeine with CastHeads magazine. It's been a while, I know, but we've also been really busy. Well, I've been really busy. As you can see, we've moved to a new location, and now we've got a really nice little office space here for us to do our videos and start off our, new and improved Caffeine with CastHeads magazine. We've got lots of interesting stuff to talk about, and we've built up a lot of interesting stuff, and also finally we've got a lot of cool things on display. We have a few little pockets that we want to fill up, and we've got some new models from both SOLIDO and Automobile that will fill up those spaces perfectly. So can't wait to get into those. But also we'd like to introduce you to our new intern. As you can see, we've got a new intern. It is an AI intern, one of the first of its kind. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe you've seen it before. He does have a familiar face. His name is Dave. Everybody say hi to Dave. Dave, say hi to everybody. Yeah? Okay. He's still the silent type. Still searching for his voice. But as you can see, we've got Dave from Agora Models, and if you want to check them out, agoramodels.com. We will have the link down below, as you can see, and it comes in all these beautiful parts that you can put together, and you can experience having your very own Dave with very, very limited but cool and fun AI. What do you say, Dave? I don't know. His eyes are supposed to be moving, but I don't know if he's looking at me. Dave has a mind of his own sometimes. Moving on, we've been to many places, and part of our new improved Caffeine with CastHeads magazine, we've got ourselves involved with the local diecast model collecting scene here in Kent, and we've been visiting, we visited a toy fair recently and had a look at what was on offer. And I have to say, if you are a collector of model cars and you like to go hunting, and I mean looking for the different types of model cars, not the usual ones that you see everywhere, but the alternatives, like for example, I would say this beautiful Castrol truck, which we will have further on. I'll take some nice pictures and include it in the video. But yeah, if you have a look at things like this, it's absolutely fantastic. And the stuff that I found and the people that I met are absolutely incredible. So we're going to go into one of our first little videos of us going off-site and out into the wild and have a look at what we've got. And then when we come back to our nice new studio and office space, we'll have a look at what we picked up from the Rayleigh toy fair that happened on the 1st of June. Now, mind you, I was completely new to this. I was meeting a lot of people for the first time. I got such a warm reception, and it was really nice meeting a lot of these people. It's such a wonderful community, and yeah, check the video out, see what happens. Hey CastHeads, back on the road again, and we are in a gorgeous little town called Rayleigh. And what we're doing here in Rayleigh is we've come to check out one of the toy fairs that we've heard all about. Now, unlike in Asia where you have diecast expos, out here, because I think because the lay of the land is so large, it's almost impossible to have a diecast show. in the UK, but in almost every city and town across the land, they have these beautiful little toy shows. And these toy shows are really cool because you get to see a whole bunch of things, not just diecast, but you get to see models, you get to be able to trade stuff, you get to be able to pick up some really cool things, and at the end of the day, walk home with a whole bunch of new collectibles. So, what we thought we'd do is come and check out the local scene and come and check out what is going on at one of these local places. So here we are in Rayleigh at the Rayleigh Toy Fair, which happens on a very regular basis. This is the first one for the year. And yeah, let's have a look at what is on offer in this magical, magical place. Truly a wonderland for toys and collectibles. Veritable gold mine of old stuff, and I mean, some of the things that you get here are just absolutely really cool, perfect for customizing, stuff like that. Certainly not the usual run-of-the-mill sort of die-cast collection that you see on the regular. Oh wow! Ages since I've seen a chitty chitty bang bang. .143 scale films, just gonna love some of the stuff that's here. There's some amazing stuff. If someone was to want to do a book on the history of diecast, I think you'd be able to find a lot of samples here at these sort of places and toy fairs. It's just loaded with some amazing toys. Hey everyone, welcome down, and like I said earlier, we're here at the Rayleigh Toy Fair, and I am with the man who organizes and puts this together on a monthly, yearly basis. You've been doing this for quite a while. His name is Kevin. Thank you so much, Kevin, for joining me today.
You're welcome.
So, how long have you been doing this toy fair?
Myself, I've probably been coming to this toy fair for about 15, 20 years.
Okay.
And the man who used to run it, Jerry, I've known for about 35 years. Between us, we've got a good background of sort of organising sort of toy fairs and what people would like to see. And unfortunately, because Jerry's recently passed away, it's now left me at the forefold of it, so I've decided to carry on his legacy and see where we go with it.
So this year, how many events are you planning to have?
Jerry had already pre-booked 11 events at this particular toy fair.
Right.
And we're going to see those dates out. We will decrease those toy fair amounts because it's very difficult for people to come every month. Mm-hmm. But from next year, we'll be back down to a level where we normally do about 8 at this venue.
Right. Okay. And in the years that you've been doing this, what has been the sort of camaraderie you've been able to get from everybody who comes in?
It's a little family. Everybody knows everybody and they look out for each other. Stall holders will cover your stall. It's just a great place to be, and everyone comes here wants to talk about what they love, their hobbies.
So you have a table yourself here?
I do. I'm one of the very few that do slot cars only. You tend to find the slot cars are normally just at big toy fairs where they run slot car fairs only. Excuse me. But I stuck it out, and I've sort of attracted people into here and there for the slot car that we have. And again, relationship with Jerry meant that he also had his trains, he had his die cast, we now had slot car to it, and we want to make it more so for the public so they get more choice.
Do you think in the future events you guys will be expanding the sort of things that will be available? Because right now you have Rayleigh, die-cast, slot cars. I've seen a few Lego pieces here and there, but are you looking at like having other collectibles and growing this into a bigger thing?
Most definitely. It's the way forward is for things like sci-fi things to do with Star Wars. There's still a lot of people collect things like that. The list is endless for what people collect. Action Man. I just meet people and it's some unusual things come out of it. So yes, definitely I want to see more tables with different things for sale. And we are actually doing what I would call like a questionnaire or a little survey that the public will be filling in. I want to know what they want to see at tables, what they think of the toy fair, etc. Someone might come up with a little hidden gem of an idea that I hadn't thought of. Well, we may be able to move that forward too.
Excellent. And I actually had a question in my mind which slipped out when I was talking to you. We were talking about... Hold on. Don't worry, I can edit this. I was going to ask you something.
Is it to do with the additional things, the Lego and things?
Completely slipped my mind.
It couldn't have been important at the time.
Probably not.
It will come back.
But but thanks a lot, Kevin, so much for this. I mean, it is a wonderful experience, and the enjoyment that I see a lot of people having. Do you all have any social media? How do you all advertise the show?
Yes,
if anybody wants?
We're in the toy fairs. When you look at the trains and the slot cars and the things, predominantly it's probably an older generation who are our most popular customers. So with those times, you still cover the local little papers and the magazines because that's what they still buy.
Right.
In bringing it up to date, we are on Facebook, we advertise on there, we're online pushing things, so we're trying to do the best of both worlds.
Right.
But as you can probably imagine, the older clientele probably won't even have a mobile, and things like this. So we have to cover all generations, and that's what we're trying to do. But we definitely want to encourage the younger generations coming through to get into the things that their dad liked, and to follow through and hopefully get the enthusiasm in them as we have.
And also, hobbies always keeps kids out of trouble. I know, I kept out of trouble because I had lots of hobbies as a child.
That's
and
it.
it's always
totally
good
agree.
thing. Yeah,
Totally
idle hands.
That's it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
You're
it was
welcome.
lovely being a part of this. Thank you so much for inviting me along.
Thank you for
and
your time.
I hope to come for the other shows and make more videos and let my wonderful viewers
Please do.
see what's going on in the world of hobbies.
And when I see you next, you can tell me what you've started collecting.
Oh, maybe I'll bring you pictures of my collection.
Maybe.
Excellent, thanks
You're
so
welcome.
much.
Thank you.
No problem. And of course, Hot Wheels. Never far from any toy fair or die-cast exhibition. Plenty and plenty of Hot Wheels as far as the eye can see. Sorry. Trying to get all the videoing out of the way so I can start buying. Some really, really gorgeous models and some really rare ones. Picking up some of these. Of course, I haven't seen any of the newer Ferraris. And the prices are pretty decent too. Awesome collection, awesome prices. This is the sort of thing that you want to be doing on a Sunday. Not sitting at home counting your cars, but out here at the Rayleigh Toy Fair, adding to your collection. So I'm definitely going to get into trouble at this stall, at this table, and we're going to have a look at it in depth. Really nice and rare cars here. This next table is also another one that's going to get me into a lot of trouble. It's got lots and lots of great stuff. Check this out. Completely stunning selection. Just cannot get over how many stunning models I just want to take home from this table alone. Formula One, just crazy. So I'm here with a gentleman by the name of Mark. Am I correct?
Yes,
that's right. And do you have an Instagram or a online space for what you do here?
No, I only have an email address for people to contact me. I only sell my models here at the Toy Fairs.
All right. So let's get into the models then. Now, what I've been told is you restore some of these models. Or most of them. How?
It's a habit, not a habit, a hobby of mine that I buy up scrap 1950s Dinky Arms,
Okay.
and then I put them back together, not as the original, put them back as a real vehicle used by various British Commonwealth armies of that period.
So you must be doing a heavy amount of research,
Yes.
trying to find, because, I mean, different periods and different time have different types of,
Yeah, that's why I keep it to the 1950s, 1960s, and I don't have to wander too far.
Right.
I keep it simple. And the beauty of these models is that this is one of the very few ranges to this day where all the vehicles are exactly the same size.
Right.
So what I do on the smallest vehicle doesn't look out of place on the biggest vehicle.
So they're all to scale
They are
proper.
all to scale.
And how many of these have you done, like, and sold in the last? Like, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this about 6 or 7 years here at the Rayleigh Toy Fair.
Right.
I also do Brentwood and Maidstone Toy Fairs. If anyone's interested, come along.
Okay.
This is not the full range. I can't bring everything. I don't have enough room in the car.
Okay. So how long does it take for you to do a single piece? Like, for example, this piece here with the soldier sitting in the back.
That took almost 2 weeks to do that.
Right.
It's a bit fiddly that one. I picked a fiddly one to start with.
Which is what I thought would be a good one to go with the longest time. So 2 weeks to about a week, you would say?
Yeah, I'd go for 2 weeks, minimum of 2 weeks. It's got to be, paint's got to be stripped off. It's got to be resprayed and allowed to dry. And you've got to paint the figures. They're difficult, they're not easy.
I can see that. And I love the finish that you've got on all the matte green finish you've got on everything. It just looks absolutely stunning.
Thank you. They are historically accurate.
Right, so check out the email address down below. Do you ship stuff out as well?
Yes, I do sell via a certain online platform.
Okay.
Found there.
All right. So if you give me the details, we can put it on the video, and our viewers can check it out and see. Just to give you guys one more final look at what I'm talking about. All right. All of these are stripped down and hand painted and recreated by Mark. Lovingly, accurately. Almost got his lunch as well. Yeah. Just beautiful, beautiful recreations of some beautiful vehicles from the 1950s and 1960s war. Thank you so much, Mark, for joining us. And Gloria Gaynor once said, and so we're back. So as you can see, it was a really incredible experience we had. I had loads of fun. I met some really incredible people, and to boot that all, we had some really incredible deals that we managed to pick up. Now, just to give you an idea of what you can get at some of these die-cast fairs, apart from what you saw in the video. Now, one of the gentlemen that you saw in the video that had a lot of Hot Wheels, he also is a huge fan of Johnny Lightning, and I managed to get this previously from there. We'll take close up of these pictures later on. And then again, another Radfink, as you guys know and have seen in the previous issues. We are huge Radfink fans. You can check out a couple of issues ago, we did a massive feature on Johnny Lightning and Radfink and the sort of castings that you get with them. And then of course, good old Hot Wheels and incredible, I cannot tell you over and over again how incredible some of the deals are. For example, I managed to pick up this 2018 Toyota 4Runner with the 89 Toyota Supra. This is one of those team transporters. I kid you not, this came to £13 or £13.50. Sorry, yeah, £13.50. But still, I think that is an incredible price for such a lovely and incredible piece. Now, mind you, these are picked up by people who are huge fans and picked up from all over the world, so prices do variate. But they're selling them, and I thought this was an absolute steal. I was so happy that from the same guy, I thought, you know what, I'll go the whole hog and pick this up as well, because this in itself is extremely hard to find. This is the DeLorean and the Ford team transport. I wish there was a customizer here in the UK that would do what the guy in the States did at the recent Hot Wheels con, where he dropped a custom of this team transporter, and he had done the van as Doc Brown's lab van with the time traveler right behind it. Incredible stuff. Really wish I could have that, but glad to have this. This came to £20 because this was a bit more how shall I say, newer and in demand. Having said that, I also managed to pick up myself the Williams Formula 1 car. Formula 1 fan, and as you can see, Dave is pretty excited about this Nissan R33 Skyline HKS, which comes in this, it had that 70s, 80s, 90s, 70s versus 90s livery. But yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, Dave was really excited about showing this off. He says yeah. All right, and then finally, because I really, okay, not finally, but not saving the best for saving the best for last. This was Grail Priest. I have embarked on a journey to collect Le Mans models from all eras, and also side collect 917s and 917Ks, and I am pretty proud to have been able to get this into my collection. Now, if I am correct, I bought this from a vendor called Mr. F1 Nut, but of course, as you can see, I have got the correct one right here. So Post is the correct version, so I could be wrong, but they have again an incredible selection of motorsport vehicles starting from 1/43rd scale upwards. Some of them are super rare. All of them are pretty well priced. I was able to pick up this 1/18 scale for £80, and I picked up all the Hot Wheels for a grand total of £40. That's the sort of deals that you find at these fairs. In addition to that, when I was leaving, I was able to pick up this beautiful, they're called presentation promotional vehicles, and this is the Castrol version, and I got another beautiful one for Bird's Eye in this beautiful blue colors. I love the paint and the paint colors they've used in it. Simple. These are from SOLIDO, from their promotional brand series. And also, like I said earlier, you can find yourself a lot of nice green lighting. This added to my golf collection recently as well, also from one of these fairs. So I think I had a really good Sunday hunting, and I think I picked up some really good pieces. And I think, Dave, I think you agree with me as well. We got some really nice stuff going. So thank you so much for joining us. Hope to get out more videos very soon for all you wonderful peeps out there. And remember, don't just buy your stuff online. Go out there and hunt for some really interesting pieces. And you know, you can find quite a few of these nice pieces on eBay as well. These are real collector items, you know, they really look nice amongst, you know, your collection and your display. And as you can see, we're building up our display area behind me. There's another display area behind the camera as well, plus all the models that we've been collecting over the years through CastHeads magazine. It's just going to all come out little by little very soon. And again, big huge thank you to all the brands that support us, and a huge thank you to Agora Models for Dave. Dave is probably the coolest intern that we have. What do you say, Dave? All right, leave it there. All right, Dave shaking my hand. I don't want to upset Dave too much, because, you know, Dave is not the sort of guy you want to upset at all, do you? Yeah. Nice, Dave. Good Dave. On that note.